All right. Today we got arms. The reason it's not legs today is because my legs are still kind of fucked from my 40-mile bike ride I went on Wednesday. Today is Friday. But yeah, I went on that bike ride Wednesday, and that was I'll say that's the longest I've ever rode my bike before. So my legs not exactly used to it. I mean, they're not really sore, but they are obviously weak, just doing basic movements like trying to squat. They hurt, my knees and stuff, so I figured it's best not risk an injury. So, we're gonna do arms instead. Just gonna skip legs this week since, I technically worked out my legs for 5.5 hours on Wednesday. So, we're gonna call that good for legs just for this week. I suppose it was more of an endurance training for legs, more than strength training, but both are necessary to have good legs. You gotta have your endurance and you gotta have your strength, and I believe in that. You can be strong, or you could be, you'd have endurance and stamina, and you could pick, or you could have both. And I'm the kind of person where I want to have both. I want to be strong, both physically and also in terms of having good endurance. I want to be the kind of guy that can put up a lot of weight on bench or squat or deadlift or most exercises like tricep push downs, curls, whatever, but also be the kind of guy that can outbike you, that can outrun you, that can walk the furthest, push himself the hardest. And we're working towards that slowly. So we got arms today. I'm hoping the gym isn't busy. It probably is, honestly. It has been since the weather has gotten nice out, or somewhat nicer. Not exactly perfect weather. It's been gloomy all day, but it's also been 80 degrees and kind of humid, so I don't know. We'll see. I hope it's not busy, but it probably is, honestly. I'll record what I can. I should be able to record most of my exercises, just because when I do arms, I typically do things that are kind of out of the way, versus just on the first floor, where all the cables and benches and whatnot are at. So that's where everyone congregates pretty much. But when I do arms, I'm kind of more secluded. Even if I'm on the first floor, I'm somewhere where most people aren't. So I should be able to record most of my workouts today, even if it is busy. But yeah, so heading to the gym. I should be there in a couple minutes. So yeah, I'll see you guys when we get there. Okay. All right. Successful? Yes. Hell yes. That was a successful arm day. Yeah, I was doing shoot, what was it? It was machine preacher curls. That was my first bicep exercise. And by the way, I did record like every exercise I did besides 2 of them. And I'll tell you what they were. Anyway, so I was doing machine preacher curls, and in the first clip that I recorded, I noticed when I was with both arms actually, you know, my biceps and my triceps and shoulders and all that, like they were, you know, they're getting pretty damn cut. Like, you know, I thought with me, I'd say not necessarily like pushing myself as much as I usually do just in the past couple weeks. I figured I probably like would have lost some, you know, some definition or something. But you know, I looked and it's actually surprisingly so much better than just a few weeks ago. Like if I were to compare, you know, like a front double bicep pose to like one, if I don't know if I took one, I think I might have taken one, to, you know, compared to like today, if I were to do a front double bicep, you know, you would be able to see real easy that my arms are getting pretty damn cut. And that I mean, that set me off for a pretty damn good workout, because following that I was like, I was in the zone, man. It was a good workout. I didn't do shoulders. My shoulders do feel kind of funky, and that's probably from me having benched yesterday. I did it for a few sets, and I really haven't been benching all that much in the past couple weeks. But I did yesterday, and I feel like that might have messed up my shoulders a little bit, so I left them alone. Especially because like they were kind of like funky, a little uncomfortable when I was trying to pose. So I was like, yeah, it's not a good idea if I hit shoulders. So I don't know what this truck's doing. Oh, no, I think that car in front just made an illegal U-turn. Anyway, what was I saying? Yeah, so I skipped shoulders, but I did biceps and I did triceps. I started off with machine preacher curls. I did single armed for 3 sets, and then I did both arm, you know, just regular machine preacher curls. I think I did that for 2 sets. I went and I did a tricep exercise right after, because I wanted to have my bis and tris like both pretty much fully pumped up when I went and took my my posing videos and photos and whatnot. So then after that I did the tricep, and that was just a push down, 3 sets, pretty heavy. Then I went and did easy bar curls, 3 sets, and I did reverse easy bar curls, so it works your like this part of your arm that connects your bicep to your forearm or whatever. Like just I don't know what muscle that's called, the brachioradialis, something like that. I don't know. Yeah. Anyway, I did that for like 2 or 3 sets. Then I went and did, I believe it was 2 sets of single arm cable push downs. Those felt kind of weird, so I decided to skip the last set. And then I did straight bars for I think 3 sets. It was straight bar push downs for 3 sets. No, it wasn't 3 sets. It was 2 sets, because those also felt kind of weird. Like I felt my triceps starting to give. So anyway, and then I think that was it. I feel like I might be missing a bicep exercise in there, but I'm not too sure. I don't think I am. Anyway, pretty successful though. I had a good pump for sure, and you know, I feel pretty happy, and it feels great. I mean, my forearms are starting to get pretty cut, where like during the pump I was able to see like you know, veins and stuff on my left one too, both of them, like in the middle of not in the middle of a pump, or maybe, I don't know, in the middle of easy bar bicep curls, when I got to the top, I was able to see those veins in my arms. Man, like, I was able to see one or two, you know, just by himself a couple weeks ago, but like now, I guess I can see, you know, the one I have been, and then like multiple other small ones. So it's like, it's crazy to me. And then like the veins on the sides of my arms, like on this part of my bicep and tricep, you know, when you do a front double bicep pose, when that part, there's a vein right there that it runs through my bicep, starts to come down towards my tricep, stops, and then my tricep has that same connecting vein that comes out like an inch after the bicep vein stops. I don't know if I'm explaining that correctly, but you should see it, and it's in both of my arms. And you know, I've noticed over time that vein has slowly gotten longer and longer, and like it's more visible now. Longer meaning that it's like the skin, or not the skin, the fat around that part of my arm is like, you know, decreasing. The subcutaneous fat, you know, where I'm cutting up and getting lean. So, you know, I've noticed that's been getting like, you know, more exposed. It's great. I love it, man. Veins are something I used to never ever see, let alone dream of, other than in my wrist, and my back of my hand. Other than that, never would have dreamed of seeing my veins. So now it's like when I see them, you know, either new ones or the same ones just getting like more exposed or like bigger. It's just like, it's invigorating, man. It's motivating. Makes me want to keep getting more cut so I can, you know, see everything. And I'd say I'm starting to cut down pretty well on my arms and like my general upper body. Definitely, for sure. 7 o'clock. I was only there for like an hour, so I'll have this video posted within the next like 2 hours. Just gotta go shower, figure out something to eat with protein and a little bit of carbs, and then I'm gonna edit the video and post it. And if I remember to, I'll like show the clip like zoomed in and, you know, point at where I could see a visible difference in my arms like being cut. And it had to do specifically with my bicep. Like I was able to see it you know, move, like contract and squeeze, and, you know, going back down to where, you know, this, I need to learn the names for them. The eccentric, I know there's an eccentric, and I think that's going down, and then I don't know what the other one is, the opposite of eccentric. Anyway, but during that whole motion, you could see my bicep, you know, go from like this to, you know, doing that. Come on, you can go. Go on. But yeah, so, and that's what I was referring to. So if I remember, I will show that part, and then I'll also like probably compare like photos from today to, you know, a few weeks ago, just so you guys can see that there is a difference. Just mostly because I don't post every day on YouTube, obviously. It's like once or twice a week at the moment. Not really once or twice. It's more like, it feels like that, but it's more like 3 videos a week. But or on TikTok. I don't post on TikTok every day, and I haven't in a while in terms of my progress. It's just lately been kind of gym memes that I've been posting, so you guys really wouldn't know, you know, what I look like exactly 2 weeks ago as of today, you know, exactly 2 weeks ago, or, you know, say 3 months ago as of, you know, whatever. So you guys wouldn't like know, because I don't post progress pictures and videos on the daily. But yeah, so Anyway, I'm about to be home, so you guys have a good morning, good evening, or good night whenever you may be watching this. If it's at 3 in the morning, go to bed. You should be sleeping. But yeah, you guys take care. See you in the next video.